Hello guys, this is Teacher Gladys. I'll be taking you through mathematics tutorials. So I'm encouraging you to subscribe to the channel so that you may get the videos as I upload. So just as before we start the videos, I would like to encourage my students that mathematics is very easy to pass. It's very simple. It just need one to erase the toxic mindset that mathematics is hard. Do practice in mathematics. You don't need to get the correct answer, but you just follow the procedure, the formulas that you have, and you are going to score good marks. So I hope you are going to enjoy my videos as we continue. So equation of a line. To handle such kind of a question, we have to look at some few basics that we are going to look at. And the first one, we are going to look at the form in which the equation of a line is. So the form is y is equals to mx plus c. So m is the gradient and our c is the y-intercept. So we ask ourselves, what is gradient? So the gradient is the inclination of the line towards the x-axis. Then we are going to look at gradient. So we ask ourselves, how do we find for gradient? So it's change in y, you divide by change in x. For example, if you have 2 points, we have point xy, and we have another point p1 xy x1 y1. So to get the gradient, you'll take y1 less y, and then x1 less x, and then you get m, which is the gradient. So gradient is denoted by letter m. So another thing you should note here is about lines, perpendicular lines, and the parallel lines. So for perpendicular lines, the product of their gradient gives us -1. So we have the product of m1, when we multiply by the product of m2, it should give us -1. Then we have parallel lines. For parallel lines, the gradient is the same. So m1 is the same as m2. If m2 is, for instance, let's say m2 is 2, m1 is 2, m2 will also be 2. So we are going to tackle this by using example. So let us have a look at this example. We have been told that a line L1 passes through the points. The first point is 4, 4 and 6, 8. Then we are told to find the equation of the L1 in the form y is equals to mx plus c, where m and c are constant. So we are going to see how we are going to evaluate the question. Remember what we said, that the first thing for you to find the equation, you have to find the gradient. So we start with the gradient first. Gradient, and remember we said gradient is change in y divided by change in x. So we are going to take our 2 points. We have 4, 4, and then we have our point 6, 6, 8. So we are going to take 8, we less 4, and then we take 6, we less 4. So this will be 4, and then 2. So our gradient will be, our m will be 2. Second point, our point 6, 8, and xy. So we are going to say y less 8, you divide by x less 6, should give us a gradient of 2. So we put the equation 2x less 6. So this is y less 8, which is equals to 2x less 12. Y is equals to 2x less 12 plus 8. Yeah, we add 8. So y is equals to 2x less 4. Yes, 2x less 4. So this is the required equation of the question. So this is y, this is our m, x, and then this is our c. The second part of the question says that another line L2 is perpendicular to L1 and passes through this point 3, 4. Find the equation of L2. So remember the first thing that we said about perpendicular lines. We said that the product of their gradients should give us -1. The gradient of L1 is the gradient of L1, M1 was 2, and then now we want M2 should give us -1. So here we are going to divide by 2. We are going to divide by 2. So M2 is equals to -1/2. So the gradient of the second line, that is L2, is -1/2. So now we go to finding the equation. We have -3 and 4, and then we have x, xy. So you're going to take y, you less 4, divide by x, then we are going to add 3, should give us -1/2. So we have 2y less 4 is the same as the -1x plus 3. This will be 2y less 8 is equals to -x less 3. So 2y is going to give us -x, then -3 plus 8. 2y is giving us -x plus 5. So we divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. So y is equals to -1/2x plus 5/. So this is the required equation of L2. So let's go to the next part. So the third part of the question requires us to determine the point of intersection of L1 and L2. So we first write the equations of, so L1, the equation of L1 was y is equals to 2x less 8. L2, the equation was y is equals to 1/2x plus 5/2. So in such a case, you equate both the equations. So when you equate, we are getting, and then you bring the like terms together. We have 2x, we are adding 1/2x, then we have 5/2 plus 8. So this one is giving us 5/2x, which is equals to 21/2. 5/2 we multiply by 2/5, multiply by 2/5. So our x is equal to 4.2. So when we get our x is 4.2, so now we are going to find the value of y. In y is the same as 2x less 8. So we are going to equate this x with the value of x that we got. So y 2 and then 4.2 less 8. So y is equals to 8.4 less 8. So our y is 0.4. So to get our point xy, the point of intersection, we are going to take our x. Our x is 4.2 and then our y is 0.4. So this is the point of intersection. Thank you guys. We've come to the end of our video today. I really appreciate that you took your time to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned from the video, and I hope you are going to continue to learn more as we continue. So I just urge you, if you have not subscribed, go subscribe to my channel, Gladys Anthony.